Is Lil Woody a snitch? You know, that's a question I've been asked. People been asking me, True, speak on Lil Woody. You know, you done seen him tell on Young Thug, then until, then tell, then until again. What do you think going on? Because he recently just hit the, courtroom and told a story how he lied on Thug because he knew the police couldn't put the evidence on him and he just wanted them to leave him alone and stuff like that. You know, his story and Young Thug's story, I think, is one of the realest stories on the internet, in my opinion. Everything else is fake. I think Woody is one of the realest dudes on the internet, in my opinion, and I'm gonna tell you why. Hit the like button. Go on this video 1,000 likes. I'm gonna tell you why I think Lil Woody is one of the realest dudes on the internet, because I believe Woody is the carbon copy of what a lot of people out here really are.
The police kept locking me up for whatever they could. Every time I came out the door, the police was on me. And they keep bringing up Thug name. So what I did was, to get them off of me, I said, Thug did this, Thug did that, Thug did, because I knew they would never, I knew he didn't do it. And in my mind, I knew that the police would never go mess with him. So it was easy for me to try to throw the blame off on him to get them off of me. And that's what I was doing from all these years. I don't remember what I done told them in the past, but my whole motive was Thug did it because I knew he didn't do it, and they couldn't lock him up. And they keep talking about it, Thug, 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 Thug. So guess what I'm gonna tell them?
You know, a lot of people talk about all this staying strong, staying real, not telling. I think a lot of that shit be fake. I know people who got their kids tattooed on their neck. You know what I'm saying? All they do is talk about their kids. They put their kids in their rap songs. All they do is be with their kids. That dude ain't finna do 20 years for you in no jail, man, and leave his kids for no dirty ass nigga on no corner, man. And that's how I be looking at people. I feel like the no snitching shit is fake. I believe a lot of those rules stand strong when you younger, but I think when you get older, a motherfucker will tell on you, man, in my opinion, you know. So, Young Thug, think about it. He ain't really killed nobody, you know. He being called as the shot caller, you know, who behind all the stuff. And he facing all this time. It's people who really committed crimes who done got deals from the FBI. They done got deals from the court. They able to come home. They already home and they admitted to shit that they did. Lil Woody admitted to shooting up shit and all kind of shit. You feel me? And he home. Young Thug ain't even do this shit. He just a part of the shit and he finna face all this time. So I think he real, because in my opinion, he could have been snitched. You know, Young Thug could have snitched, not saying it would have worked, because he the money. He the one they want to make an example out of. I get that, but, you know, he had less involvement than anybody, if you ask me, in my opinion. But he stands strong, you know. He don't want to be known as the guy who be snitching. I get it. Lil Woody, I think, is one of the realest dudes in this shit, because I think a lot of people is like him. A lot of people are telling you. You know, I think a lot of people are telling you in this position. I think a lot of people want to come home. I think a lot of people didn't realize they didn't got in trouble with this whole Young Thug shit. And Young Thug not gonna be y'all friend no more. You know, once he come home, he gonna stay the fuck away from y'all. He can't be around y'all. Y'all ain't really do shit for him. I don't think none of these niggas was gonna ever be Thug friend again, except like a motherfucker like Gunna. You know, because they making big money. But I don't think Thug fucking with none of them niggas ever again. So I think if any one of them niggas would have did 20 years for a nigga who ain't never finna fuck with them again, I think that would have been crazy too. I don't think people looked at it like that. And I think Woody's smart enough to look at it like that. He knew Thug wasn't never finna fuck with him ever again. He got to stay the fuck away from dude now. You know what I'm saying? And I think Woody realized that he wasn't finna do 30, 40 years for this nigga. And this nigga ain't finna fuck with him. Ain't finna get him a lawyer. Ain't finna do nothing for him. Not saying Thug shoulda, you know. And then you know a nigga real street when a nigga tell you he snitched on a motherfucker. And then he unsnitched. And then he snitched. And then unsnitched again. You know, he said, I knew that. He testified and said, I knew they was not going to be able to link that to him. I just said his name because they kept asking me stuff. They asking me shit and I'm tired of them asking me stuff. So I did that because I'm tired of them asking me. And I knew they weren't going to have no information to link Thug to that. That's what he said. Listen, man. Who play with the police by putting a random person name, your homie, name, in involvement in a murder case and call that shit playing? You know, homicide come ask me some questions or some shit. Police ask me some questions about a shooting, about a killing, and I say my homie James was there. He did that shit. And then later on I say, hey James, I'm just playing. I was playing. No, ain't no playing with that shit. That ain't playing. That's you caught. You know, the world done took a change. You know, you got to understand, back in the day, you could go in those interrogation rooms, snitch until nobody will know. In this era, that those paperworks are coming out, those court papers, those videos, you know. So I think the Young Thug situation and the Woody situation is real. I think Woody snitched, in my opinion. I think he snitched on that guy. Now, did he have the right to snitch? I don't know. I'm not. See, that's the part where I don't involve myself in. You know, that guy might got his own reasoning for that. But I do think he told on Young Thug. And I think the pressure was on him. I think he realized that they weren't finna beat the FBI. Not the FBI, they weren't finna beat, you know, they weren't finna beat this RICO case that they got. I think this was a state RICO. They weren't finna beat that. And I think he realized, you know, Thug ain't finna get their ass no lawyers, and Thug lawyer gonna advise him not to be around them no more. And, you know, I think this guy made a decision for himself. You know, some people say Woody made a decision to love himself. You know, do y'all get what I'm saying? Some people say Woody made a decision to love himself, instead of doing 30, 40 years shutting the fuck up, being quiet for a nigga who don't give a fuck about you no more, and a nigga who ain't finna help you no more. You know what I'm saying? And then some people say, nah, that dude is a rat. You feel me? He eat the cheese. So in my opinion, you know, I think he snitched on Young Thug, but I don't know if he a rat, you know. But people say if you tell, you a rat, you know. But I do think he told to get himself out of trouble. But I just think people be lying about this, keeping it real and not telling. Look, I'm going to ask y'all a question. I want y'all to keep it real. Let's be 100% honest and leave a comment in the comment section, because I'm going to read this. I want y'all to be honest. You riding in the car with your homie. It's you and your homie. It can even be girls answer this question. It's you and your homegirl. Y'all in the car. Police pull the car over. Your homegirl or your homeboy got a gun on him in his bed. You know what I'm saying? They pull a bag, they pull a car over with. They check in the book bag. They found a gun in the bag. They say, hey, who gun is this? Is you gonna say it's yours? Is he gonna say it's his? If don't nobody say it's nobody gun, y'all both going to jail. The police gotta figure it out. Play any, mini, mighty, mo. Maybe the wrong person go to jail and get these charges. Maybe they put charges on both of y'all ass. Or are you gonna claim your gun and say, hey, that's my gun? You know what I'm saying? Or are you gonna tell on the motherfucker? I wanna know. What do you do in that situation, man? Let me know. What is snitching? I want to know. You feel me? But a lot of people feel like Woody told, and I feel like he told too. So leave a comment too. Let me know. Do you think Woody told, or do you think Woody did what he had to do? Leave a comment. It's telling me the truth.